Hey, y'all, it's your favorite Unc. Make sure you hit that subscribe button down below to Nightcap YouTube channel so you never miss a single live stream or video of myself, Ocho, and Gil. Remember, Nightcap doesn't happen without you. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Thank you. I didn't see Ocho. I did not see this. I did not see this coming because
wait. What?
I didn't see the Chiefs getting to the Super Bowl given how poorly they played.
Oh, they played during the regular season. It was bad. It was atrocious.
Yes.
It was atrocious. Listen, I talked. You and I talked about it multiple times.
I had them one and done
multiple times, and I said it constantly. As great as Mahomes is, there is no way he's able to overcome the way the offense looked.
I agree.
The drops, the drops. It was ridiculous.
And he was playing bad.
The penalties.
Let's not excuse him because look at all the interceptions that he had. And he didn't throw 30. He didn't throw 30 touchdowns. I think this is the first year in his career in which he's been a fool that he didn't miss any game. I mean, saw that last game. Did he have 30 touchdown passes? I don't think he had 30 touchdown passes.
You know what's funny when I think about it? When they always say, the NFL is not a sprint, it's a marathon. This is exactly what they mean based on what the Chiefs were able to do this year, this season. Because during the beginning of their race. Oh, right. Bad.
Oh, yeah. Even at the end, remember the Raiders? The Broncos beat the brakes off them. The Raiders beat the brakes off them.
Look bad. But when it mattered most, what does greatness do? When you put them Pillsbury croissants in the oven on 350, huh? Come on.
You heat them up, they rise.
You know what they do now. No, they coming. They coming. Huh? Hey, like you had with the Blue Diamonds.
Hey, man. Hey, Ocho. But that thing, I put with him down when you talk about, Ocho. Man, that thing be so, hey. That thing like that right there, Ocho, be hard, boy. It'd take an MIT math professor to figure it out. That thing be harder than Chinese math. I had to get an MIT math professor to try to figure out what was going on. He said, I can't help you, son. I can't help you. Man, Ocho, I'm telling you. Ocho, you and I was just talking about Taylor Swift.
You got my stomach hurt. You got my stomach hurt, man.
Ocho.
Okay, let me get back.
I said, as far as touring, as far as worldwide reach, I said Taylor Swift might be the closest thing to Michael. I specifically said she's not Michael. I said, but she might be the closest thing to him.
Right. Oh, people.
No. People don't listen. People hear what they want to hear.
Okay.
It's like when you and I we was talking about. You asked the question, "Do I think Detroit could beat the 49ers?" I say yes. I believe they can beat them because the turnovers come into play. An injury happens. They jump in the chat.
Right.
Well, you didn't pick them. The question wasn't to pick them. The Ocho asked me, do I think the Lions could win? Right. I say yes. On a given Sunday, anything can happen. But I'm picking the 49ers because people don't listen. See, people, let me tell you what happened, Ocho. People listen to respond. They don't listen to understand. And therein lies the problem. Because you want to respond to what was said, you didn't listen to what was asked. Go ahead. What were you gonna say?
Man, I would listen to you. I would hype because I'm trying to see. I'm assuming that people in the chat they're trying to say that you are saying that Taylor Swift is equivalent or better than Michael Jackson. But you got to listen.
They don't want to.
Listen,
Ocho, what you gonna fail to realize?
Listen to the way it's worded. They hear what they want to hear.
As you get further along in this business, people will listen to everything you say, trying to get you to slip up. That's what some people wake up hoping they can catch somebody in this business, somebody slipping up to say something. So that's their claim to fame. This is what it says. That's what they're looking for. Just like the look. And I understand the paparazzi now they want to catch somebody in a situation. But there are a lot of people on social media. All they're looking for is to try to catch someone up. But I know exactly what I said.
I'm ready for that. I know exactly what you said too. I know exactly what you said.
I've never met Taylor Swift. I at least can say I've met Beyonce on several occasions. As a matter of fact, LeBron James had an event about a month ago. I met her and Jay-Z, walked right up the hole and talked to him, had a great conversation, introduced myself to her. But that's not the first time that I met her. So this notion, it ain't about like dum-dums. Do y'all listen to what the discussion was?
Right. Open your ears.
They want to catch Shannon up. Well, he said this. That's what he said. No, I didn't. Right. It's not about Grammys. It's not about who's the better performer. It's not about who has the better voice. Ocho and I was having a discussion about reach and why they keep showing her. But y'all want to take it somewhere else because here's the thing. But look, it's the same way. Because when I watch Serena play a white that's a non-American, even the Americans would be rooting for the non-American because they were the same complexion. So what they want us to do, anytime it's white versus black, whether it's right or wrong, they want you to side with the black. This is not about black or white. This is about, based on what I've read and based on what I've deduced, is that right now Taylor Swift is a bigger brand. That's just based on what I've deduced. But y'all want to make it everything is black or white. If I criticize Lamar, you a hater, you're Uncle Tom. But it's only Lamar, because when I criticize Justin Fields, I don't get that. I don't get that when I get Dak. I don't get that when I get Patrick Mahomes. I don't get that with any other quarterback other than Lamar. Lamar, it doesn't matter. Zay fumbled the ball. Okay, Lamar Jackson fumbled the ball and threw an interception. So you're going to put all the fault on Zay Flowers? Todd Monken sold the game. Okay, so now, see, no matter what happens, if Lamar plays good, they've never mentioned Todd Monken. They've never mentioned Greg Roman. Remember, Greg Roman helped him win an MVP unanimously. They never gave him credit, only blame. Now Todd Monken, they didn't even know who Todd Monken was. But now everybody know who Todd Monken is because the season didn't end the way they wanted it to. So now let's blame him.
Right.
Come on, people. We got to do better than this. We've got to do better. We've got to.
It's all love, chat. It's all love. That's it. It's all love. Hold on. I got to get something.
But people ask, what advice will I have to say? Look, that's textbook taunting. Even before they added and they put the emphasis on the taunting, what Zay Flowers did when he caught that big catch and run was taunting. He dropped the ball damn near in the guy's chest and stood up over him. Come on, guys. Ocho, you know what Zay Flowers did on that big catch and run is textbook taunting. You can't drop the ball. He dropped the ball damn near on the guy and then stood up over it.
Yeah. Stood up over. Yeah, you can't do that. I mean, he gonna learn. Zay gonna learn from that. Zay gonna learn from that. If I
was on the team, I would pull him aside and say, "Young fella, we just got to learn from those mistakes."
Yeah, that's just one. It only take one time though. It only take one time to make that mistake, and it won't happen again the rest of his career.
When I was in Denver, before every playoff game, you know what I told the guys? Don't you be the one. Don't you be the one to get the penalty. Don't you be the one that everybody looking around and said it was you. Don't be that guy.
Right.
Don't be that guy. Because no matter what happens, they're going to go back to that moment and say that was the play. Right. But I'll put my arm around him just like OBJ did. Say, fella, he had an unbelievable season. You're going to be great in this league. That's not a death sentence, what you did, what happened today. Make that a footnote. No. Let everybody else say, hey, Zay Flowers, 5-time Pro Bowler, all pro. Let the last thing that they get to, he once fumbled the ball in the AFC Championship game. Let that be the footnote. Let the story be what Zay Flowers became.
But again, you got to understand the enthusiasm, the fun, the adrenaline rush, the making of a big play, young dude, so you got to understand in the moment, caught in the moment, making a play like that. Mistakes happen.
Ocho, a mistake is leaving your briefcase in a rental car or leaving your iPad in the back of a seatplane. To drop the ball on somebody and stand up over him is not a mistake. That's a decision. That's a choice.
That's one that we all
ain't no
we all made on the field. You ain't never do that?
I ain't standing up over nobody, but did I get the first down? But I made sure I didn't give the first down on this
So
sideline.
You ain't never got no taunting penalty?
Never.
You know what? I mean,
Yes.
So I'm
Ocho, you know good and well, you catch a pass, you can't stand up over the guy. Now you know that. That's textbook taunting.
You're right. Yeah, you're right. I was just trying to find a little reason for my dog to get up out of there.
Ocho,
real quick.
It's done happened. Now, what are you gonna do about it?
He ain't gonna do it no more. He ain't gonna do it no more. You know, it'll only take one time.
OBJ couldn't have done it better because he's down at this moment. He got a taunting penalty that backed him up, and he fumbled the ball.
Ball out. Yeah, that was
Actually, it was on the same drive, wasn't it? It was on the same drive, Ocho.
He was trying to get in that end zone, boy. You can't fault him though. He was trying to get in there. He wanted that bad. What did we just see
last week? Remember Nicole Harmon tried to get the ball in there? What did he do? Got punched out, went out of bounds, lost the ball.
Went out of bounds and gave the ball to the Bill.
Situational football. Understand the situation.
Yeah.
Understand the moment. Understand the time of the game.
Right. And you know what's funny? You know what hurt though? That's people trying to make plays too.
Yeah.
That's fellas trying to make plays for their team and it's going the wrong way. So it's like hard. What do you want to say? Hey, you want to fault them and tell them, you know what? Don't even try that hard. Just go down.
You got to be.
What do you say? What do you say in that
smart in that situation? Coach Belichick tell y'all not to stretch the ball at the goal line because it's too risky?
Yeah.
You have to. Ocho, I get it, but okay, the enthusiasm. But what did it get you?
Right. You're right.
OBJ handled it perfectly as the veteran guy. Put his arm around him. His head is down. He knows everybody's talking about that play. He knows everybody's talking about the taunting. Played an unbelievable game. In your first AFC Championship game, you go over 100. You put it over 100. Air a tub. Bruh, they've been looking for you in Baltimore since you got to go back to Thriller, Rest Your Soul. They had a guy named Michael Jackson. You got to go way back, or you got to go to Derek Mason before you go get a receiver that they had this much hype about. He has a chance to be the best receiver in Ravens history. That's how good this kid can be. Yeah. But I'm not going to let this define me. Y'all going to define me by something else.